Today I'm going to talk about using Zencastr to record interviews remotely. There's the website for Zencastr below, zencastr.com. Zencastr is a software that was developed for people making podcasts and radio programs primarily, so that they could record people remotely. It works really well for recording interviews. I'm going to talk through some of the pros and cons of Zencastr as a program. It allows you to record yourself and as many others as you like, and can record audio in 16-bit uncompressed WAV, which is really great. It does only record audio though, unless you use it alongside a program like Zoom or Skype for video. You are not able to see the people that you are interviewing, so that is a drawback. It records locally on your computer, really importantly, and on whoever you're interviewing's computer, and then uploads the audio after the interview to Zencastr, and if you want you can ask it to upload to Dropbox or Google Drive to your account as well if you link it to Zencastr, and that option is in the settings of Zencastr. You can also choose not to link a Dropbox or Google Drive account. And because Zencastr records locally, this means you won't lose the recording if the internet drops out, and if the internet connection is not very good, the recording will still be fine because the recording is actually happening locally and not over the internet. If you pay for the service, you have unlimited recording time, and you can automatically mix your tracks, but you will only get an MP3 file, not a WAV file of the mixed tracks. So you do need to pay, as I said, to access some of the features of Zencastr, including the WAV recording. You can, if you get a free account, you can record as much as you like, but it will be MP3. You can only use Zencastr with Chrome or Firefox browsers, so you need to make sure whoever you're interviewing either has those browsers or downloads them before you speak. Your interviewee also needs to have an up-to-date browser to use Zencastr. You may need to have a good internet connection and may have to have some space on their computer, and really essentially they need over-the-ear headphones, and not everyone will have all of these things. Now, even if you don't connect Dropbox or Google Drive to Zencastr, the interview will be uploaded to Zencastr's cloud storage, and that's how you will be able to download it at the end of the interview. They do ask for certain rights to access the content you produce in order to provide the service to you, but they do not claim any ownership of your content. So to start recording, you go to the dashboard of your account and you create an episode. On this screenshot you can see several recordings on the left hand side that I've made under one episode heading, and you can see under my name, Rosa Schling, you can see my track and it says the recording has finished. Once you have an episode, you will email your interviewee a link by clicking invite, or you will send them an automatic email through Zencastr, and then the person you want to interview should be able to click on the link and open it up, and you should then see a track for them appear, and when they speak you should see the line, that's just a straight line there under my name, you should see the line moving. You need to press record to start the recording, and if you are using Zoom or a similar video chat program, you'll need to mute yourselves in a video chat before you open Zencastr, otherwise there'll be a horrible interference and lots of echoing. Now when you're recording in Zencastr, you both need to wear headphones, because otherwise you'll be recording an echo. Also, because you're recording locally, you'll record what comes out of your computer speakers and sort of bounces back at the person, and I found a few times that I needed to buy headphones for interviewees and have them sent to them. Ideally they would also have a maybe a USB or plug in lapel mic that would go into their computer to improve the sound quality, but most definitely essential is to have over-ear headphones, and make sure that the headphones are not turned up so loud that you get an echo even from the headphones. Once the recording is finished, you need to keep them talking while the tracks upload, because if you do not, if they close their browser while the tracks are still uploading, then you'll need to ask them to go back into Zencastr through the same link and try to upload it again another time. They don't have to stay and talk to you. It can be nice to have a chat after the interview and make sure it uploads. It's normally very quick unless someone doesn't have very good internet. But they could also just leave their computer open while it uploads if they're in a rush or have to go and make a cup of tea or something. That's fine. A common problem is that maybe the right microphone is not selected inside Zencastr. So if you see on the right of the screen here, the settings wheel I've highlighted in yellow. If they click there, then they can choose their audio input, and if they click that arrow down where it's highlighted in green, they can choose which microphone they want to use, and then save their settings. So if there's any problems hearing the person, which sometimes there are, you can try that. I've also found that occasionally people need to refresh their browser, especially if you've stopped one recording and started a new recording. It all then reloads, and you often have to then ask the people you're interviewing to refresh. It's actually quite handy to have Zoom open but muted at the same time, so if you do lose people when you start a new recording or for whatever reason, then you can go back to talking in Zoom. Obviously, if you're not using Zoom at the same time, you can also just phone the person and talk to them that way. So, good luck. Hope that recording in Zencastr goes well for you. If you want to read more about it, I found this article from a Canadian oral history project very useful, so there's a link to it there. Okay.